FouseyTube. You may remember him from last year when he had a manic episode, very public one.
I'm about to punch myself. Sneako, hold my hand. Wallahi, I'm about to punch myself. Sneako, I hit myself, please. I swear to God, I hit my... Dog! I beg you!
Or you might remember him from 5 years ago when he had a manic episode, a very public one.
You're heating up your breakfast when I'm heating up my dinner. You're burning in the summer while I'm bundled up in the winter. I have bipolar and depression. That what you put into my head made me want to
play Roblox with a juice box and chill.
Or you might remember him from 8-10 years ago when he was doing fake pranks and was one of the biggest pranksters on YouTube.
For a long time, I looked at myself in the mirror and I based myself based on what I read on the comments. I felt worthless. I felt ugly. I felt gay. I felt that like that just based on what they told me.
Whoever you are, you've probably encountered FouseyTube in some capacity. And at this point, for those who don't know, yes, after his last run of live streaming, okay, he basically became one of the most popular Kick live streamers. In a very short amount of time, he basically just started live streaming his entire life, almost 24/7 streams, and over the course of a few weeks, he became more and more manic, a little bit more insane, and his streams, despite being absolutely undeniably entertaining, they escalated to a pretty, I would say, dangerous point where it basically ended in FouseyTube having a full-blown manic breakdown, like paranoid manic breakdown, not him not being able to sleep for a day or so. And a guy, was trying to basically, convince FouseyTube that his family's in. There was like a lot of bad stuff happening, and it effectively ended with him getting kind of detained by police and then put in a psychiatric hospital or under psychiatric care. And he took some time off streaming, which he actually did, which was nice to see. And now he's back, and he's kind of in full swing. And so far, he seems to have kind of kept his power levels low, or low key, I should say. But there have been a few, little flashes of that good old Fousey that we know and love, the manic Fousey, the Jekyll to his Hyde. Yo, so Fousey got permabanned on Kick. I'm recording this after the fact, but we will still be going through this timeline, and then I will be explaining to you the finer details as to why he has now been permanently banned on Kick. Spoiler alert, he had another manic episode, a very public one. So we will be unpacking that if you stick around. So the purpose of today is to kind of explore just a few small moments that I've caught of FouseyTube as potential flashpoints. We'll see exactly how this kind of goes, but more of note, I would say, and kind of a way for me to tie this into some of my more recent content, is that FouseyTube has been interacting with Sneako a lot, okay? And as is pretty predictable, as happens with the vast majority of people that Sneako interacts with, they have seemingly had a falling out, okay? We'll see how, legitimate this is. Probably not very, but it seems like there's some friction. And so here we go. Some random channel thing called In the Mix. They say, Sneako says he thinks FouseyTube is going through another manic episode. And that is basically in relation to the fact that FouseyTube has beef with Sneako and is calling Sneako fake and is basically just talking Sneako. And so his natural reaction is to say, that guy's losing his fucking mind, which might be true.
Adin and Sneako, pre-planned. All of it. And they loved it. They encouraged it. Give us more, please. Yeah. Sneako even texted me more energy tomorrow. Yeah. But then they twisted it on me and made it seem like I was the bad guy. Bet. Don't ever use me for clout again. Don't ever use me for content again. Don't ever call me ever again and say, hey, come with us, just so we can use you for content and then kick you to the curb when we're done. When 4 out of 10 girls come up to us.
Yeah, he's manic. He's very clearly, this is identical to what happened last year. He should stop streaming right now. His manager should pull him aside. His family should be like, you should stop streaming right now. Like, if they've learned their lesson from last year. I'm not trying to be better, this is not beef, this is genuine about your health, because this is identical to last year. You should stop streaming. You should put the camera down and you should relax for at least 2-3 weeks. Stop streaming. Or else you're gonna end up in the same exact situation. And then they're gonna blame me and say I'm a bad friend, blah, you have blood in your hands, you're a fake friend. It's not my responsibility. You're a grown man, put the camera down, chill out.
Rare Sneako W. I mean, yeah, that's that's probably the most sound advice you could possibly give. I mean, it would have been nice, I guess, if Sneako had been, I guess, more on the ball with that kind of warning last year. For those who don't remember or whatever, Sneako was pretty much making content with Fousey as he was ramping up. This time, the second he sees Fousey who's ranting up, he's basically like, bro, you gotta chill. Now, I think that it's important to emphasize that clearly Sneako, a big part of why he's probably saying this is because Fousey's shit-talking him. You know what I mean? But I do think, you know, that's a kind of fair reaction because the way that FouseyTube's talking in that clip, at least, yeah, it does feel a little bit manic. Realistically, if he was talking about how a bunch of, stream moments are fake or whatever, first of all, if they're talking about specific bits, then yeah, okay, of course, who cares? But like beyond that, him talking about how like everything was fake, everything was set up, it's like, yeah, I mean, anybody who's done any live streaming knows that you can't have everything be fucking faked. You know what I mean? It does seem that FouseyTube is ramping up now. Of course, as far as I'm aware, because guess what? He's live right now. Sorry, he just went offline. My bad. But FouseyTube was live up till about 5 minutes ago. Okay. So far, clearly he has not taken Sneako's advice, not taken it very seriously at all. I am curious to see whether Sneako will continue to interact with him and, you know, whatever, let this blow over and then he won't give a fuck. But overall, yeah, that's kind of a W, okay? He sees his boy getting manic and he's like, dude, just fucking stop streaming. Now, here's a funny moment, because here's the thing that is, it's kind of just true, is that FouseyTube did produce some of the most iconic live stream clips I have ever seen in my life, okay? He is genuinely a funny guy, right? Like, beyond even when he's not, you know, going through a mental health crisis, there are some moments that he's had on stream where I'm like, wow, that is very funny. There are moments on stream that are just not, though, obviously, right? Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but last year, as almost even kind of prior to him becoming full-blown manic, he, you know, allegedly, even though pretty clearly, he had sex with a woman who was drunk and, like, kind of not at an ideal point in life.
That is wondering, are you drunk at 8 a.m.?
No, dude.
You're sober?
Yeah, well,
okay,
no.
Cool. What'd you drink?
So I got sold into the sex trade.
You got sold in the sex trade? I actually care about this shit because I'm like an advocate for like against sex trading and all that shit. Camera for a second. Come on.
And then he kind of tried to brag about it on stream.
I just joined the Mile High Club. And I know it doesn't count as the Mile High Club because I was in the airport, but I still joined it. I swear to God.
But then when he got a bunch of shit from his fans and they were like, what the f is wrong with you? He was just like, I'm kidding, I'm just kidding, guys, come on. So yeah, FouseyTube not exactly known for the most wholesome moments, but the man can cook when it comes to just absurd, funny content. And okay, FouseyTube says his friend saw Diddy and Trey Songz making out at the party. Let's see.
I could say something about a Diddy party right now, but I don't know the rules of the game if I'm allowed to say it.
Hey, you'll be okay.
One of my boys, a social media influencer, this was early back in like 2018.
What's one of your boys?
I'm not gonna expose him because he said some viable shit, but he was at a Diddy party and they invited him to Diddy's room. He walks in, Trey Songz was sitting on Diddy's lap making out with him, and they asked him if he wanted to join.
What the fuck?
They gotta be ain't no way. Ain't no way.
They're all gay. They're all undercover gays. I promise.
So just for context, okay, just so you guys understand, as far as unreliable narrators go, Fousey is like one of the top 10 of all time unreliable narrators, okay? So take every single fucking thing he says with a grain of salt. I don't know anything about the people he's accusing here, but I don't think that as far as like a primary source, he's exactly the most reliable. This is the guy who had a pretty serious delusion that, you know, Drake was going to show up at his event. FouseyTube gets banned from Square One for 3 months.
You're not compliant.
I'd like to disagree with that. I just walked in 5 minutes ago. This gentleman walked in with me. I said hi. I tried to say hi. He walked away and talked on his mic immediately. I'll disagree with that. Show me the security footage of what I caused as a disturbance, or show me one complaint from a person. I'm not leaving here when I didn't do jack shit. I came here to shop.
Are you guys asking these guys to leave? Yeah. So,
How are you?
Good.
They just want you to leave the mall.
I'll be quiet. I just walked in. I didn't do shit. How are you going to kick me out when I didn't do shit? respectfully.
I understand, bro.
Who wants to kick me out? It's
Respectfully. I love when he adds respectfully. Dan.
this guy because his ego got hurt.
They saw you on the cameras, bro. They just saw you through dispatch. And
Do what? I didn't do shit. This guy's ego is hurt, so he's trying to kick me out. I'm trying to shop.
Be ready. This is FouseyTube Funny Moments compilation number 1.
Right now, I'm doing 90 on the freeway. Hey, slip, I drank a fifth of vodka. You came me to drive? Don't be sleeping on your level, cause there's beauty in the struggle.
Oh, so he accidentally says the M word. That's a funny moment.
There's beauty in the struggle, nigga. What? What? That was the best part! That was the best part!
Excuse me? Where's the gates? I'm going on
This is a zesty voice.
a plane today. I have first class. Oh, can you help me with that, please? I'm so sorry, just for 2 seconds. Thank you so much. I'm coming. Thank you, Nadia. I know another Nadia, but you're way better than her. How's it going, sir?
You're gonna put it into my handbag?
Sorry?
I'm gonna carry on, there's no sticker on it.
Nothing on there.
I could put her on for you.
You keep it on yours.
Okay, I will.
You checking any bags?
Yeah. Since it's free, because I'm first class. You should have been out with me tonight. We did our thing. I was in the club bouncing around like, hi. Your chains are fire.
I appreciate you.
Guess what?
What's up, bro?
I just signed a multi-million-dollar contract, right? See this chain on my neck?
That was not true. He had not done that.
How much you think it costs?
12 to 15,000.
Yeah. $60.
What?
Okay, that was really good.
Sorry, I have a staring problem. Yeah. I am. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Thank you.
hey, doing sir, I'm Officer 7.
Hi, officer. I'm so sorry. I understand what happened. Listen, 2 people today. Sir, literally.
No way, dude. He's actually doing the zesty voice to a fucking officer. What a maniac.
2 people today. Sir, literally right before you, I swear to God, God is my witness, may he come strike me down if I'm wrong. Your license plate is falling off. We said we're going home to fix it. I don't do drugs. She doesn't do crack anymore. We're good. I literally...
She doesn't do crack anymore. Oh my God, he's cooking.
Me and her were together. You know what we played super loud? My Bessie and a Tessie.
Just hang tight for me and let me just verify everything and we'll go for
Take your time. You see how it's done? Do you see how it's done?
I'm just giving you a warning, okay? So...
Oh my God, I told you. Okay. I told you. Thank you, officer. Say hi.
It's kind of awesome that worked. FouseyTube, I don't know, it seems like he's keeping it together in this stream. If he does devolve into a kind of manic state, hopefully his team has some kind of protocols. Hopefully his family is able to get a grapple on him. Hopefully he will actually stop fucking streaming. Time will tell. Alright, so coming at you now that Fousey's been permanently banned off Kick. As people have been putting it, he has had a pretty monumental crash out, I guess you could say. And there is so much that led to it. It's incredible the rate that this guy outputs. It's insane, right? Like 1 day of streaming for this guy can just have 55 highlights. It's insane. But let us unpack exactly what happened. The saga kind of reached what you would expect to be a fever pitch, with Fousey getting confronted by police on his live stream, I'm assuming in the case of a swatting, and effectively being detained or arrested, brought seemingly to a hospital, okay? And he was basically live tweeting just non-stop throughout this entire fucking charade. So, some video of him getting released from this hospital.
They tried to keep the G7 president down.
Yeah, so already obviously the vibes are not quite immaculate, but You're about to get a lot crazier with something that I am very surprised to believe has happened, I guess. Effectively, he, was freed, okay? He was cleared, whatever you would say. And he immediately kind of leveraged a lot of the growing interest around what he's been up to into Cenat expressing some interest in collaborating, basically. So he says, "No disrespect to King Kai, I can't control the opinions of my G7 shooters. We watching Kai right now, we don't care. Lol, you must be 12, speak for yourself. Lol, we not." So basically, it's like kind of, stoking a little bit of performative beef. Someone says, "Do you want to be hated on by everyone in the industry?" And he says, "I am the industry kid." So already, it's like, is he joking? Is he like actually manic? The vibes are kind of good. Like, just generally, he's like celebrating. He's chilling, and he's gloating or whatever. But it's all seemingly in good fun. Like, yeah, I mean, look, just so you understand, like, this guy was nonstop tweeting pretty crazy shit. "Before I die, tell Sam Frank I want to I got yeah, okay. You get the point. You get the point. Accompanied by this.
I just want to say thank y'all so much for being a part of this. Genuinely, when I was younger, I used to use people. Get what the fuck I needed.
So you can see he kind of like hired this crew for this big week of streaming, okay? And that will play a part in why he really got banned. You'll see in a second. Okay, so he gets cleared from the hospital, all right, and he basically immediately sparks a little bit of like for fun beef with Cenat. Somehow he actually manages to have one of the biggest streamers on the earth acknowledging him. So here's Cenat. Kai calls out Fousey and says he wants to invite him to his 30-day marathon, but he feels like he can't fix and help him.
And I feel like we could have good combo chat, and I feel like I could be able to, like, really tell him, bruh. I know, it's like the most random shit ever. But Fousey, bro. Fousey, I think, like, and I know when he see this nigga gonna panic, he'll be like, oh, what the fuck? But I think, I feel like I can talk to Fousey, bro. Do it.
So basically, he kind of is expressing interest. He's basically clearly he wants to talk to fucking Fousey. He's intrigued, but clearly his like logical brain is like whatever. But yeah, this Fousey responds with this, which I think this actually successfully baited Kai. Here we go.
Mr. Cenat, Mr. Goat, Mr. King, Mr. the best to ever do it. Mr. puts his money into his business. Mr. I'm not waiting for a handout. I'm taking it. Hi, it's the G7 president. You met me in 2016 when you came to the Roman vs. Fousey tour. I got love for you, dog. And today, I posted a tweet that a lot of people thought was hating towards you, so I got text, "Yo, Kai just invited you, delete it." Guess what I said? Nah, I didn't hate. I'll explain to him what I meant as a man to his face, eye to eye. An hour later, you invited me.
Yeah, isn't that is kind of wild. He kind of did manifest this.
I promise you, if you invite me to your subathon, I'm doing a subathon right now. It starts in 1 hour. If you invite me, I'm getting a massage, by the way.
Yeah, we can see that part.
I'm wearing underwear, though. He's not touching my butt.
All right, you get the vibe, okay? So it's kind of funny, kind of quirky. He successfully basically intrigues Cenat further, okay? Here's the deep lore. Cenat in 26 fucking teen, which is crazy. Yeah, he met Fousey. He was a fan, which is kind of wild, to be honest. I didn't know that people actually did that, but yeah. FouseyTube's latest arc is that he wants to be a rapper, okay? He wants to be, the biggest rapper alive among Drake, etc., right? So it's a pretty crazy day for Fousey, all right? He has his song. It's getting promoted. He's getting potentially a collab with Cenat. He just talked with him on the phone for 30 minutes, all right? Which apparently was it was a recorded call, okay? Because Kai's on the stream. And apparently it went pretty fucking well. To all the girls already on the yacht, okay, this is a big thing. He had a planned stream basically where he was trying to get a bunch of girls on a yacht to like kind of, bump the song and do all that celebrating.
We can't fuck with peons. We can't fuck with neons.
Damn.
G7 shit, go electric like I'm Elon. If I say it's smoke, that's some shit we can't agree on. Running through your house.
Yes, it's dog shit. Surprise, surprise. Is there any verse? This is literally the weirdest song. It's niche internet drama between Neon and his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. I don't really give a f. But okay, the return. You got a movie poster for this stream. Here's a little taste of the fucking interview with Kai.
You need niggas like you need niggas like that in your circle. That shit's ass.
Okay, I'm gonna respect it, my king, but listen, if you were watching my live stream before I got banned, you heard me say, hey, guys, I'm gonna send niggas, I'm sorry. Hey, guys, IG.
Bruh. That's crazy.
D isn't even on that.
Did you just say you almost said? Wait, did you just say you almost said? Yeah, you said it.
I didn't use it in a sentence. I said the word I almost used, but listen.
Cenat was so confused when Fousey joined his call and started ripping the M-word.
What? I can't hear you.
My guy. Well, sorry. Hey, DDG said I'm allowed. DDG and Dub said I'm allowed.
What? What? Can you hear me?
DDG and Dub said I'm allowed to say.
Okay. Are you black? Okay. Wait, can you talk? Wait, I can't talk again. I can't hear you.
I'm Palestinian. The only thing black about me is my.
Oh, okay. Yo. First of all, Fousey, what's up, bro? How you been?
Kai, listen. Last year when you reacted to my stream, when I was doing the 2-month, when I had no plans, no manager, no security, nothing.
So he goes on and basically, I think, rationalize why Kai should be okay with him being on. Here's what he promised to Kai Cenat.
Wallahi on my mother's heartbeat. If in the next 30 days I'm live, I get arrested, I go to the hospital for manic reasons, I get banned, I will retire from the internet.
So basically he said, if anything goes wrong, I'm retiring. Well, he didn't really have a choice, but it looks like he will have to be retiring pretty soon. So, spoiler alert, here is the events that unfolded leading to his permanent ban from Kick. So, just for context, Fousey had been ramping up in his manic energy, as, I was picking up on. And that did manifest in one strange incident that got him temporarily banned, okay? Just a temp ban. For basically, I would say, abusing his manager, all right? Basically taking out his manager, kicking him out of his house, and swinging at him, getting physical. And this is a very painful. I find almost all FouseyTube clips fucking painful, especially when he's in like a clear, just complete egomaniac, manic state, because it is just watching like a mentally ill person disrespect, undeserving people, right? So, yeah, but this is kind of the context, all right?
Ready? Joey. Home. All right, sit down right here.
So he's basically gonna shit on this guy and tell him to f off effectively. Here, there's a bit of a confrontation.
You promised me the world. You tried. I did promise you the world. You made me lose. When did I promise you the world? Hey, I'll be there at 6 p.m. tomorrow. We didn't start till 7. Hey, there's gonna be thousands of people there. I brought the people there. Are you dumb, Rain? Listen. I don't care if I disrespected you. That's your problem to go home and grow some balls. You don't have them yet.
Are you? Excuse me?
You heard me.
I did. Are you gonna? What the f are you saying right now?
That you don't have
stood in your face while you spit on me and you refused to put your fucking hands on me.
I spit on you?
Yes, you spit on
my
face.
Listen, get the f out of my house. Say whatever you want to me to your Z-lister friends. You ain't
So yeah, this is the brutal side of Fousey that clearly comes out when he's approaching his mania. It's the absolute egomaniacal narcissist, which you could argue he is 24/7. I'm sure people could argue that, but like this is when it's the most just disgustingly flared. You know what I mean? It's wild to see that come out with like a pretty normal seeming guy.
You ain't gonna be Z-lister friends.
Z-lister friends. Hey, are you my Z-lister friend? Yeah. This man's brain is poisoned.
You hung out with A-listers for one day and you got dropped. Okay. You ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
Hey, I played you everything. 147 that vote. What did you do? Hey, what are you doing? You're going to the mall to shop and going to the studio.
After grabbing the suitcase, or Adam?
No, Adam, grab a suitcase. You get the out of my house.
It's,
What?
Yes, sir.
Will try to come in my face that I paid for with the job that was going to change your life. Yeah, because you ain't worth shit. Go work at Chuck E. Cheese. Suck my come here.
So he finally snaps after FouseyTube's just like egging him the f on, and he says, "Suck my f***ing dick." And so he pushes the he pushes the fuck. He pushes the guy not involved. Look at this. Make me suck your dick, dude. It's so crazy. Okay. So he's swinging at him.
So bad. I shouldn't say that because I'm a manifested, but I'm.
So he got a temp ban for that, okay? And this is all like 4 days before Kai calls him, okay? Or they go on a call, alright? So he's kind of been on a bit of a manic streak, right? And this, keep in mind, this also ended up resulting, you know, he ended up getting kind of, you know, detained and then sent to a hospital and then released, okay? And then the Kai stuff happened, and he's promoting his song, and he sees the world. It's his oyster, okay? He's touching the sun, in a way. Icarus is touching the sun. And what happens to get this man permanently fucking banned? Alright, it got fully scrubbed from YouTube, but there was one dude who I saw that covered pretty much the whole clip, which is LaVinci Frost, or LaVinci. And so we're just going to react to basically his reaction or breakdown. Shout out to LaVinci Frost. Now, LaVinci's going to explain some of the nuance, I guess, and kind of give a bit of a separate perspective. But I definitely understand why he would get fucking permabanned for this, right? Because, like, given the context of the prior days leading up to this, it's just... It's pretty intense. So basically the main issue, just going into it, is that FouseyTube started a stream and his mic was not working, okay? And a part of his condition saying, you know, I'm retiring from streaming was if he has any f***ups on stream. And so he immediately after saying that and calling Cenat, he had a f***up on stream. And so he freaked out on his employees.
So the first part of his stream starts off, is muted, they can't figure out the audio setting. This man's trying to jump in the river, in the lake, whatever it may be, bruh. He's arguing with his team, cussing them out, you could tell, yelling, everything like that. I think there's a
he's clearly pissed as fuck.
Point where he takes off his jersey, takes off his...
Oh my god, the classic FouseyTube, take off your fucking shirt when it's not working.
Takes off his shorts, still yelling at his team, bro, crashing out, firing people, like try to jump in again. So this is the part the audio comes back.
Did I lie, dog? How happy was I? Don't touch me, nobody touch me. No, it's not. You guys made me manic in 20 minutes. They know if they thought it makes me go bipolar, look at my eyes, I'm gonna tonight lie.
So what he said there is that I'm gonna fuck tonight. That's what he said, okay? And look at the look that he gave as he said that. Something about the way he says this, I could understand how it would make Kick. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, okay. That's sinister.
Tonight, live, kick.com/Fousey. Done.
Hey, can we get this much soda?
Where's that audio? Am I live? Can they hear me? You dumb? Am I live? Can hear me, you dumb. They can hear me.
I just got that for you. I got that for you.
Hey! I just fired another cameraman, that we hired. My new manager calls me, hey Yusuf, I'm a professional. Don't disrespect me, talk to me respectfully, I'll make you a millionaire. I went to sleep at 9 p.m. I woke up at 5 a.m. for Fajr. I did my morning meditation. I took my team to breakfast. I worked out. I swam. I got myself ready. I packed my own bags. I motivated the team. I told them if one of you's up today on my mother's heartbeat, not only am I retiring, my last video before I'm gonna be a tribute to you, saying you, and there was no destination to my server when I went live. Nick's not here. All these others don't know what they're doing, so we have to spend 30 minutes with Nadeem, who told.
Okay, anyway. Basically, FouseyTube gets manic and yells at his staff. a whole lot, and the women that are on the yacht don't get the memo, I guess, and they basically just start celebrating when he gets on, because I'm pretty sure that's what was the plan. And so yeah,
My boat.
come up to my boat. They had a big stream planned, and now he's pissed off.
I gotta highlight this moment because
yeah, the women didn't know what was going on, basically. But yeah,
You were gonna come down the water with me. The break on the crash of the water was gonna end my stream. Watch how long I have to wait for the towel now. I told them, stand within 3 feet of
so
me.
it's literally just him full blown, like just the most annoying man on earth, like just on his staff, all this stuff, and then he gets the permaban. Okay, then he gets the notification of the permaban. All right, so the stream basically cuts off here, and when FouseyTube gets permanently fucking banned, that's when it's pretty much over. Okay. Now, there's arguments that can be made here, and this is what LaVinci Frost basically suggests, is that Fousey should not have gotten a permanent ban or a ban for that moment, basically, where he his own life on stream, because, you know, he basically said because Kick staff should be used to that from Fousey. Okay? And he basically says there's like new policy team members, okay, at Kick, and so they probably jumped the gun on the ban, but once the ban happened, FouseyTube crashed out so hard because he said, if I get banned, then I'm retiring or whatever. He crashed out so hard that he literally like just started people's lives, his own life, all this shit off stream on Twitter, and the CEO of Kick was just like, yeah, we can't, no more, bro, no more, we can't. And so we will now be taking a look at some of the development on his Twitter, okay? Here's his immediate thing after getting banned, okay?
I told my team for the last 72 hours since the hospital, I released all my stress. I can't be a leader with hate and negativity. I gotta be a leader with love and light. I love you guys. Next time you mess up, instead of getting mad, I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder and say, good kid, do better next time. My team since last night, today was my game 7 moment. 0.4 seconds left on the clock. $100 million on the finish line. Can't get banned. Can't go to the police. Can't psych ward, nothing. I go to start my stream. The settings are off. No destination enabled. I missed the start time by 30 minutes. Once I fixed it, the camera guy that we hired that I sent to buy new mics today, guess what? We go live, there's no audio for 30 minutes. I fired him. Guess what else happens? In my anger, I get banned. I just lost $100 million, and I said I will retire. Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, Fousey's
L. And so from this point on, it pretty much just gets worse, I would say. It's pretty bad. Oh, yeah, he's talking to random women, acting manic. It's over, y'all. Wallahi, no publicity stunt on City. May Allah shower her with eternal paradise. I tried, I failed.
I hated being on the internet. That shit was being a slave for dollars and views.
Yeah, okay. My final letter to G7, so he like kind of dissolves his company or whatever, G7, which is not necessarily real, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You thought I was locked up right now? You thought they were gonna lock me up and I wasn't gonna get out, right? I saw the pool. You guys wanted me to be locked up. Well, you know what? I'm in the sky right now. The building's spinning around and I'm eating caviar. The G7 president.
Fousey banned, Neon banned, Connor banned, Convy banned, Jack Doherty banned. Fousey says, don't compare me to peasants, equating all these other guys that got banned, saying they're lesser than him, basically. He starts saying the M word a bunch. He basically saying f you to his prior staff. Kick founder Ed Craven makes a statement and confirms that Fousey will be staying banned. No more Fousey, man. This isn't good for anyone. I don't regret shit. F Kick. Keeps going. This is crazy. So the emojis, he's giving the middle finger, okay? He's doing that to someone reaching out saying, yo, hit me. I need to hear your voice. Call me. It's over, cuzzo. I retired. Honestly, the only thing I'm concerned about is you. How is Yusuf doing? I'm 100% okay. So I don't know if he's giving the middle finger to this guy or to like everybody else, but he's definitely not 100% okay. Ice Poseidon, the fucking smartest man in the streaming space, says in response to somebody basically saying you need a better team, your team is fucking out to get you. The people around you are diabolical. No one there to help you or be real with you, to keep you grounded. Cut them all off and get some good people around you, non-social media people, or at least not clout demon people. The smaller the circle, the healthier you'll be. He needs to handpick his team. No, he only needs a camera guy and that's it. Having 20 people on payroll around you is not necessary and is a part of the problem. It creates grandeur delusions. In the case of FouseyTube, I don't know how much I would agree that because if you had only one staff member working with FouseyTube, that's kind of dangerous for that guy, to be honest. And in reality, right, like FouseyTube has alienated pretty much every real friend of his or real colleague of his consistently. Like, you literally watch him rifling through managers and cameramen and all this shit. And so it's like Ice Poseidon, I'm pretty sure, is speaking from a point of ignorance, where it's like he doesn't necessarily understand the people who care about him, who try to be real with him, and when he's in a manic state, they just get fucking steamrolled, because when he's in a manic state, he doesn't give a shit. He's a dickhead. So to give one piece of context that kind of does justify why Ice Poseidon is saying that his staff are not looking out for his interests. Okay, there is this clip, okay, that shows basically FouseyTube's cameramen after they got banned, they recorded a video basically for jokes that was like, clearly kind of like laughing at him, right?
Essentially, this is what Fousey was doing when everything was going down.
We spark if you get unbanned. You're done. Call it quits, kid. Take the money that you've saved, invest it, go to college again, get a decent job, come home in the house that you're renting, living across the street from your parents where you guys are comfortable, take care of them, visit your grandma daily, pray your 5 prayers, meet one woman, marry her, have children, live a normal life. Nobody knows who you are, but alhamdulillah, you're happy. And alhamdulillah, I'm willing to accept that, Allah. I love you guys so much. It wouldn't be Fousey if I didn't.
So he is like just fully manic, scaring the hose, a little bit, but I'll show you the rest of this because it shows his employees are kind of laughing about this. Like, it's not that funny. It's actually not funny at all. The boys just chilling, they just start laughing. So yeah, this batch of employees, I mean, to be fair, I understand how you would not sympathize that much with FouseyTube after he just cussed you out for 20 minutes and got the channel permabanned basically for being a bit of a baby. A little tiny bit. But yeah, it's not a good look to fucking record him and to be laughing at him just crashing out like that. But yeah. Now then starts making kind of alluding to a lot.
One of my employees tried calling me and said, "Dog, I never sent anybody home. You're lying." So I called my employee and I said, "Hey, did he send you home?" He said, "Sir, yes, sir." I said, "Did you text him this morning like he told me you told him to and said that you're going home and you're scared of me?" He says, "Sir, no, sir. Listen, I called him and I told him, you're lying. Listen." He goes, "I never, I'm gonna your bitch and your wife in front of your fucking body."
So yeah. Basically making, brutal comments to someone who worked for him up until a few hours before that or something. Yeah, he just gets super vulgar and he's just saying a bunch of shit and he's just burning a bunch of bridges. And it's wild because FouseyTube gets so zesty is the way that it's been put. When he's in these states, it's actually kind of wild. Family isn't defined by blood, it's defined by love and loyalty. Disown my family once and for all, and it's literally just a fucking video of him pacing and telling his family members, "I don't fucking need you. You weren't there for me. You're never going to be there for me." All this, it's probably not that true. "If I die, I'm not." He starts saying, "I just don't have anyone or anything in my life to protect me from myself, but God." And then he's singing, "I got on my mind." Not good. It's an atrocity exhibition, okay? So yeah, there was this MMA fighter who FouseyTube promised the world effectively and didn't deliver, and then the MMA fighter found another opportunity and he announced it. He was like, "I'm gonna do this shit," and then Fousey basically said, "I had a contract ready for you," and pretended like he was like this guy rejected Fousey, when in reality Fousey just didn't materialize a bullshit offer. But yeah, he fought at my fight club. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm not. Oof, he's crazy. This is basically just Fousey in his pure zest form. Okay, he's on a beach and he's just saying things, man.
Yo, I just met my new best friend. What's your name?
Bastian.
And I asked him, how are you not cold, Bastian?
I mean, I'm wearing a wetsuit, so that's fine.
You're extremely good looking. Whatever girl ever didn't tell you that, don't think you're not because she didn't show you how much you're worth. You are a king.
Thank you so
You're not
much.
perfect, you make mistakes, but whenever you dated the girls, you had good intentions for them. You tried to
That dude. Rest in peace to this man. That's tough.
love them.
Yeah.
They didn't know how to do everything you need in life came into my friends. You accept the love you think you deserve in life, Bastian.
I'm being arrested. Free Fousey till it's backwards. When I get out, if you fuck me over in life, run and hide. So he's making threats. Somebody on this random beach seems to have called the cops on him because he was being a fucking manic weirdo. And the cops showed up, and it seems like he got, brought back or whatever. Look at this.
Can you not talk to me right now? The cops are here to see me, sir. Why do you guys never respect people?
Okay, bro. I just wanted to make sure you're alright, man.
I was on the phone with my therapist. I'm totally okay. No, nothing. I'm an internet star. Yeah. People call the cops on me, and it's called sing. You have you heard of?
Yes.
People call the cops and they do things to get me arrested. 2 nights ago, asked the police department. I was in a psych ward. Fousey, Yusuf. They did this to me 2 days ago. I'm recording. No, it's my safety. Yeah, go ahead. Look, 2 days ago, ma'am, 2 days ago, I'm sleeping in bed. I wake up with 15 in my face and lights. Somebody called the cops and said I was going to employees.
You got scheduled, didn't you?
Huh?
You got scheduled.
Yes. And then I met with the psychiatrist, the therapist, and the board and the police. They said he's good. He's mentally fit. Right now, the internet's trying to f*** me because I retired yesterday. Whatever they called you and said, they lied. I don't have a knife. I have chapstick. I'm gay.
That's all. You have chapstick.
I don't know. It's like a running meme on Fousey's thing that if when he talks to police officers, he becomes gay. That seemed to have ended kind of well, but it didn't manifest in anything. Oh yeah, man, this is such a fucking mess, bro. Mess, and it just doesn't stop, just all day.
Can you hear me, dummy? Okay, listen. Your reading comprehension and your listening comprehension.
So he's replying to random haters. Just keeps going. Just non-stop, and then he blows a bunch of money at a Gucci store. Or is this Versace? Versace, I think. So it seems like he's banned on Kick, and Twitter's just going to be the place where he really just hits the wall. Damn. Dear at Cobra Tate, respectfully, Yusuf Saleh Arakat. He says, let me bust this case, then we link up 100%. So Tate fucks with Fousey. The reason he fucks with Fousey is obviously because he is popping off in a sense, not really a good sense, but certainly a sense. So, fuck yeah, more weird harassment or something. I cut off my parents because I was accused of R-word today by the devil. I didn't want to bring down the Arakat family name. 3 hours later, I find out it was all a lie. Oh my god. Alright. That's enough internet for today. I don't give a shit anymore. I don't give a fuck anymore. That's him with the CEO of Kick. So yeah, I mean, any updates from here, I imagine, are not probably going to be that good. But as far as Fousey on Kick, those days have passed, my friends. And as far as me covering this cancer, well, it seems like Chernobyl because the radioactive energy is permeating all throughout our culture right now. Have a great day.